Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's now time for the end of the month report from our host with Shenanigans statements of the Statesman. And now here is the Statesman of Shenanigans himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It is time, since it is the final day of January 2024, it is January 31st, 2024, it is time for the Shenanigan Statements of the Statesman. That's right, starring me, your elder statesman of Rant and Rave, Eric Lima. This is the first episode of the new segment. That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, what are my thoughts of January 2024? Well, as we entered the new year, it was a lot of uncertainty in what's going to happen as as we kind of getting geared up for the new year. Watching Monday Night Raw for a year about what 4 weeks ago, and 4 weeks ago. It was the new year, and we saw The Rock kick off, having The Rock return to the WWE, kicking off the new year. And now, a lot of things have happened in the WWE in this whole month to kick off. It was just totally insane enough. We'll be talking a little bit more about the Vince McMahon situation on Rant and Rave, and holy mackerel, I did 67 pages worth of this. I mean, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people do not like Vince McMahon at the moment, and within good reason. To me, I never thought, before the Attitude Era hit, I never thought Vince McMahon as an owner. I always thought of him as an announcer. I thought he did a pretty good job and all this. And then when he starts being an owner, he starts being an ultimate jerk. I'm like, okay. I don't like Vince McMahon either. So anyways, so then he has his FaceTimes, but unfortunately, this whole situation of the allegations against him by Janelle Grant, finally, but I think nowadays, you think about it, nowadays he's been out of touch of what wrestling is all about nowadays. And he's trying to get everything back in like the 80s and 90s. Sometimes it doesn't work that way anymore, Vince. And I think he's been realizing that all the allegations were piling up against him to the point where he decided to resign. And I thought that was a smart idea on his part, because the fact of the matter is, with all these allegations, how can he continue on running operations? So that kind of freed up a lot the WWE at that point, because now with The Rock, part of the board of directors, TKO, and that means he's considered Triple H one of his partners. That's going to be a huge deal. The Rock and Triple H helping to run the WWE, that's a huge deal. Because those two guys had a great rivalry during the Attitude Era, but now they're going to use their business acumen to get the WWE back on its feet, and that is going to really, really help. I mean, the big thing is Jordynne Grace entering the Royal Rumble. That's going to be a huge deal with the partnership. Will they have a partnership with TNA? That's a huge deal. Will this open the door for other partnerships to happen in wrestling? Well, I'm sure Billy Corgan's going to try to find some way to revive the NWA after the whole cocaine incident. They're kind of like, destroyed everything that he built at that point. So and I'm sure he knows Triple H and Stephanie, and knows Triple H. So I'm thinking he might. If Tony Khan can get off his high horse for a change, maybe he probably learn a thing or two from Triple H and The Rock. Hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? Instead of being in competition with the WWE, you have an opportunity now. I say you have an opportunity to work with with the WWE. I think this is a huge deal. A lot of potential free agents coming in. Rumor has it Okada may be going to NXT. Maybe rumor has that Julia from Stardom is going to go to NXT. There's a lot of things that could happen. There's some rumors that Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné, can go to AEW. But, there's lots of things going down. There's lots of things are happening, a lot of reports. We don't know what's happening. I say this. After WrestleMania, the WWE is going to be on full bore. Then we had the announcement that WWE Monday Night Raw will be moving to Netflix next year. That's going to be a huge deal. You got SmackDown coming along back to the USA Network in October of this year. That's another announcement. NXT will remain on the USA Network as well, but this is a big deal, and this is going to be crazy to say the least. And then you're talking about this, the allegations of Vince McMahon that happened on the Royal Rumble weekend. The timing of everything. It's like everybody wants everything to be timed. Okay, it's Royal Rumble weekend. Okay, let's do the report there. Everybody could have waited till after the Royal Rumble, but so this is a huge. But the WWE's gone through a lot of crazy things. For me personally, there's a lot of things, especially this first half of this week, man. Let me tell you something. I made a lot of mistakes at work to the point where I want to go. I think I need a vacation. So that's in a couple of months. I got jury duty during that vacation week as well. Hopefully I don't get chosen. If I do, we'll probably get a day or two. But that's why I took that week off, because I want to be smart. I don't want to be going. I don't want to take 1 week off first and then I gotta go on jury duty. You gotta take another day off, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I decided to take that whole week, March the 11th off and all that good stuff. So, but like I said, there've been a lot of things have been changing. In fact, this month made 2 years since our former operations manager decided to retire early, Everett Reese, and that was a big deal. That was a huge thing that went down a couple of years ago. But now, 2 years later, and we're still. And weather-wise, we've been very fortunate with the snow. And when I say fortunate, I'm not saying lucky. I'm not going to use the word luck anymore, except on game show talk. You know what I mean? Or wrestling when it comes to luck of the draw and all that. But we've been very fortunate not to have major amounts of snow. But we have decent amounts of snow, like 1 to 3 inches, somewhat. There are some, there are some occasions where, but so far, it got to the point where so far I didn't have to ask my father to use it, because my father usually drives me, because I usually get scared of driving in the snow. But I figured, well, I'm going to put this Highlander to the test, my new car, to see whether or not it has done well in the snow so far, with the 1 to 3 inches that we got a couple weeks ago. And I've always had this smart strategy: take the highway, because the highway's always been cleared. That was always a priority when it comes to shoveling snow and all that. And so getting there and just But we've been fortunate. Like I said, 1 to 3 inches. We've been fortunate, and it got to the point where the first time I got out was almost at 20 of 11. I was still used to get out at 11 o'clock. We were just changing everything. Then I got out at 10:15, and then the third time around was just regular at 6 to 10. The mall hours have changed, obviously. 11 to 8, basically every day except for Sundays, will be 11 to 6, which is a huge deal. That changes the schedule of what time the doors are open for the mall walkers and for the general public and everything else. So a lot of things have, kind of like, a lot of changes have been happening. It's kind of scrambled me up a little bit, First store to close in the mall, Laced. That's gone, because I had a feeling they weren't going to do that. Well, you got Skechers now, where Pier 1 Imports used to be, and all that. And you got Snipes, the newest one, where Eblin's used to be as well. So it's, Snipes has taken over, because there's a Snipes in the Cogswell Street, there's one in Kings Highway, and there's one at the mall. So that's a huge crazy deal. So over here locally is not that bad. We've been making a lot of changes, of course. We ended the year. Me and my family ended the year reconciling with my brother-in-law and my sister, the Haskell family. Like I said, it's been 5 years prior to that, and we have not spoken to each other. But now we're reconciling with them, and it's a beautiful thing. They start coming over every Sunday, which is awesome, to say the least. And it's really it's really good to reconnect with them and just trying to get that family bond back, which is totally awesome. I'm very, very thankful for that. And also another thing to end the year, I got myself, I was given actually an Xbox One. Let me pick it up again. An Xbox One. Here it is. Let me put it up here a second. This is an Xbox One. Doesn't have a controller. I'm still going to, possibly this Friday, this weekend, I'm probably going to try to look into getting stuff, getting games for the Xbox One. Hopefully by this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to hook it up. I don't know if I'll be able to play it yet because we still have Vengeance Day, coming up as well. And a lot's going down this weekend. In the first weekend of February, we got the like I said, Children 3000 Awards. That's coming up, and I'm a 20-time nominee, which is really, really cool. I don't care if it doesn't matter if I win any awards or not. I know they're doing it for kicks and giggles, but also to recognize some good people out there that have been making contributions to our network community, whether it be Bofizz, Rant and Rave. I'm really excited. House of Chayton, Cypress is doing this thing, Tom Wells. I'm just looking forward to what's going to be a whole lot of fun. Hopefully tell jokes and all that. If I do win some awards, I'm going to make a separate speech to in a special episode of the Shenanigan Statements of the Statesman. That will be a very special thing to do. So, because I don't want to take everybody's time on the Exact Awards channel to say thank you. It's great, an honor. I'll do a special speech just for that, and I will share it with the network community. That way we can know if I win any awards, whether it be joint awards or solo awards. Being a 20-time nominee is really, really cool with me. I'm really cool with that. So that way I can, call myself a 20-time nominee in the Chillin' 3000 Awards. It's really awesome. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Yeah, so a lot is going on. A lot will be going on this year. Obviously, I got a lot of things happening. Of course, jury duty, March the 12th. I'm kind of, I'm hoping. I'm very concerned about that, but hopefully I'll be okay. Let's see. A lot. Yeah, looks like a lot of things can happen. And let's see what else. What else is there? I'm trying to think. What else is there? Shoot. Yeah, a lot is, like you said, a lot has gone down. I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, so January 2024, it's been okay. It's been an okay month. It's been, like I said, a lot of ups and downs, and some little things happen and all that, and you try to take a deep breath and go, okay, I had to cut ties with somebody, which has always been a tough thing to do, but sometimes you kind of realize you cut your losses. It will be a blessing in disguise down the road. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Yeah, that was me. Woo. Anyways, cutting ties with somebody is not that easy. I'm not going to get into it. I'll probably do it on a separate video if need be, but I don't think it's necessary. But like I said, let's just say this person decided to break a very important rule. Not just for all my social media, it's not just for YouTube. Just to let you know. So we have our Super Bowl set. 49ers versus the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the only Taylor Swift song I like is Shake It Off. I think it's a really catchy song, But, I think the media is, especially the NFL media and the NFL front office, is overblowing this Taylor Swift-Travis Kelce relationship. Let the two lovebirds do their thing. And I don't know why the media is making such a big deal of it. She's a good singer and all, but come on, guys. I think the reason why they're hating on Taylor Swift is because the overexposure the media has done. I think it's the way the media has overblown this dang thing. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, seriously? And I think the front office is being suckers enough to believe the media. So, okay, we'll have it fixed. We'll get some referee. I mean, come on. It's a huge opportunity for the San Francisco 49ers. And I'll tell you one thing. If Roger Goodell decides to fix the Super Bowl, I suggest we send 49ers fan Bailey and the Usos come together one night only, go after and face Roger Goodell in a 3-on-1 matchup and beat the snot out of him in this case. You know what I mean? Well, Roger Goodell's really screwing up the NFL since his hatred towards the New England Patriots, to be totally honest. But, I blame Roger Goodell, basically, because he's an idiot. He's a stooge turkey. That's what Roger Goodell is a stooge turkey. Yep, he's the biggest stooge turkey ever. Patrick Mahomes is a stooge turkey. He looks like Action Andretti on crack. Okay, That's what Patrick Mahomes. And then you got Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Oh my God, please. Taylor Swift's beautiful and all, but you know what? I'd rather pick Mariah Carey over Taylor Swift any day of the week, though. That's my personal opinion. In fact, Stacey Ferguson, a.k.a. Fergie, I'll pick her over Taylor Swift. Let's see, who else should I pick over Taylor Swift? Who's better looking than Taylor Swift? So far, I have Fergie and freaking Mariah Carey. Katy Perry, that's another one. And dare I say, who's better looking than Taylor Swift? Demi Lovato. Sorry, Romy, I had to get that out. Because Taylor Swift talks about breaking up with boyfriends and everything else. Please, okay? The only song I like of Taylor Swift is "Shake It Off." That's it, But let's see, who's better looking than Taylor Swift? Oh, I mentioned 4 ladies already. Shakira, that's another one right there. Yep, Shakira. Let me see. I have starlet crushes from music, so I will. Let's see, on Pinterest. I gotta tell you. Let's see. That's a gorgeous Mariah Carey picture right there. Okay. Let's see. Who's better looking? Let's see. Well, the Spice Girls. They're better looking than Taylor Swift. Me? Come on. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's what I got out of this thing. Okay, what else? Yeah, big. Yep. Alright. Anyways. That's my personal opinion on Taylor Swift, though. She's beautiful, but not as beautiful as the other ladies I just mentioned. Oh, boy. I'm going to be in trouble saying Demi Lovato's better looking than Taylor Swift. She got curves. I'll give Demi Lovato this. She got curved. But I didn't like it when she cut her hair, though. That's the only thing. Trying to look like Betty Boop all of a sudden, but whatever. Anywho, and if Gary would like, I know I got a few Nintendo Power magazines of my own, just to let you know. And if he wants to show off the collection, one of these days I will show off my Nintendo Power magazine collection. Boy, things are getting crazy around. Gotten crazy here in January, but February, who knows for sure? I know February usually is a month I usually look forward to every year. Usually, when I say usually, ever since I started working at the mall, I never look forward to February anymore, because February is where we get the major snowstorms during the winter time. Because usually February now, when I worked at Ruby Tuesday back in the day, February was always the new season of Power Rangers. Ever since 1998, okay? Ever since 1998, basically, I usually, before even the new season hits, I usually head to Toys R Us or anything like that. I think since 1999, I usually look forward to, see the new toys from the new season of Power Rangers, when that whole Zordon arc between Mighty Morphin and Space was over, it's like very interesting to see if they're going to continue on. If so, what they continue on, and they decided to continue on with Lost Galaxy. I thought, these suits are pretty cool. Not realizing they used to be part of a Japanese show called Super Sentai. Now I have all the Super Sentai. I got 14 Super Sentai DVD seasons. I got everything from Jetman all the way to Deca Ranger. I didn't get 5 Men yet. I think I should get that one. Anyways, I think that's the only Super Sentai team I didn't get was 5 Men. Other than that, so I don't know what February has in store for us, basically. Who knows for sure? I don't know. I have no clue. I have no idea what's going to happen. What's going to happen for Rant and Rave? And we kicked it off the Rant and Rave the year, having TNA World Champion Alex Shelley as part of Rant and Rave. I did not even notice this. This was really cool. I thought we kicked off the year like that already. Alex Shelley. That was awesome. Having the former TNA world champion on there. Really cool talking to him. He's totally awesome. He says a lot of good stuff. What's going to happen in February? We don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on there. So, that's all the time we have on this show. Episode 1178 of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. The first episode of Shenanigans Statements of the Statesman. Blah, 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 blah. Say that 5 times fast. Shenanigans Statements of the Statesman. And I'm the elder statesman of Rant and Rave. So, I will see you guys later. We got AEW Dynamite tonight. As well. I forgot about that. AEW Dynamite tonight. And I believe Chillin' Jordan will be tonight instead of Friday because of the Chillin' 3000 Awards coming this Friday. Can't wait. I'm sure you guys can't wait. Even though I'm a 20-time nominee, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to tune in to see if I win any awards. If I do, like I said, it'll be a separate video of my speech. So, that's all. That's all. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with A Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.